Hola, clase. Oh, I should have cleared my throat before I started. I want to apologize. I made a mistake because I made an assignment where I promised that there would be a video that explained how to do the assignment, and then I forgot to make the video. I'm so sorry. That was an accident. And yeah, I apologize. So this is the instructions for how to use the sentence frames for the Write Your Own Chocolate Story. So we've been making up this story, right, where I have a bear, and one time with the B group we did it with a monkey. We're just making up the story, right? But it has all the same structure, right? A person has something and they feel happy. Another person wants that thing and they take it away. First person feels sad. Second person laughs. Third person sees what's happening. They show up and make the first person feel better, right? Whether it's a monkey, whether it's a panda, whether it's a bear, whether it's a dog, whether it's an actual person. I want you to make up your own story about it, okay? So stay in bounds. You can use a personal dictionary, which is the packet that we have in class. You can use whatever you've learned in the past in elementary school, on Dora. You can use whatever we've used in class, whatever is posters around the room, whatever packets or pages I've handed you. But don't use Google Translate. Don't use Google Translate, right? Don't type in English and then just translate it into Spanish, because then you're not actually learning anything, right? So this paper has sentence frames, right? And it should have all the sentence frames for the structure, right? So in this column, we've got the moves of the story. The first step is you have to introduce the first person, say how they feel, what they have, right? So I means there is, and I've got different choices here that you can use. Un muchacho, a boy. Una muchacha, a girl. Un oso, a bear. Un chango, a monkey. Un panda, a panda. Use any of these. There's also a dot on here where you can use anything. Maybe you want to say es un hombre or es un mamá, right? Any word that's in bounds of what you already know, that works, okay? Don't go out of bounds with this. And if you ask, but Miss Harrelson, I just really want her to have a basket of peaches. How do you say basket of peaches? That's not in bounds, right? Okay, stay in bounds. So, un muchacho, se llama, and then you make up a name, right? Se llama means is called. Next move is say how they feel and what they have, right? Está blank porque tiene blank, right? Está feliz. This is from the emotions page. Está feliz, está triste, está emocionada, right? Put an emotion there. Porque tiene chocolate, un plátano, or a dot for anything else you want that person to have, right? Un crumble de fresa y rhubarbo, right, Eli? A strawberry rhubarb crumble, right? Those are all things that are in the personal dictionary. Use that. Okay. So then we introduce the second person. I, which means there is, un muchacho, una muchacha, un oso, whatever. Whatever you want to put, and then you put se llama. Okay. So then you pull something from the next one. What they see, what the first person has, right? So I've got name, ve, que, name, tiene, whatever. So in the original story, if you were in the A group, I think it was Barbara, or no, it was, what was the bad guy's name? I can't even remember, right? I think in the video it was Jake. Jake ve que Rocío tiene chocolate, quiere chocolate, right? Don't make this harder than it has to be, okay? Second person goes to the first person, blah, blah, blah. So the way this works is I want you to write in this box. Why do I want you to write in this box, you ask yourself? It's because I want it to be very convenient for me to grade. When you finish, you'll click submit, and I will open up the paper. I will open up the doc. And if I have to like go to the next page to see if you've done anything, that takes extra time. But if you write in this box, perfect, okay? So it's easy to type, right? I'm gonna make this one, una muchacha. Una muchacha. There's a girl. Se llama Amy. Bam. Okay? So then I look at, oh, okay, so I have to say how they feel and what they have. I'm going to say, Amy está emocionada porque tiene un ukulele. Okay? She's excited because she has a ukulele. Then I go to my next line, right? I introduce my second person. And I'm going to use a word that's still in bounds, but it's not one of these 5 choices. It would go from the last dot. So I would say, there is un hermano, right? That's in our personal dictionary, brother. Hay un hermano. Se llama, I'm going to use my own brother, Dan. Se llama Dan. And then I go down to my next move, right? I've introduced the second person. Then I'm going to say that Dan sees that Amy has a ukulele and he wants the ukulele, right? If you're inventing new things, you're working too hard on this, right? You are using these sentence frames. Every one of these has an extra dot, so you don't have to choose one of these things. And your blanks can be longer than just like 1 word or 2 words. This isn't supposed to be limiting. This is supposed to help you with ideas and help you learn some of the writing that we're doing. Okay? If you have questions, let me know. Again, I apologize for not having this on here on Friday when I made the assignment, but I have no excuse. I apologize. All right. Adios.